How's it going, lads? Marshall here. Welcome yourselves back to another review on the channel. Hope you guys are doing great today. And as you guys can see, we do have a player of the month. Again, he came out yesterday. We're reviewing him right now. It is Lucas Paqueta. I do hope I am pronouncing that name right. I've watched him for a long time play football, and he's going from strength to strength at Lyon right now. And he's got this player of the month award, which for some of the goals I've seen him score, I don't even know if it was this year. There was one where he did like 1-2s nearly all the way up the pitch and scored. It was bonkers. That went kind of viral at the time. And this guy is a baller. The weird thing is about this card is that he's a striker. That's just not what I associate with Paqueta. Normally for me, and probably you on the game as well, CM/Cam, mainly Cam as well. And we're going to see what he's like today. Interestingly enough, I'll actually be playing him in the striker role. Well, in the position striker, but it's because I play a 4-4-2. I didn't want him in a deeper CM role. I wanted him higher up the pitch, so I'm going to see what he's like as that false 9 striker. That was the instruction I had in him, just to kind of sit back a little bit behind the other striker, which was Karim Benzema, I do believe. So Lucas Paqueta, we're going to review him today. Remember, lads, if you do enjoy this review, to leave a like on it. That would be sensational. Let me know your thoughts on this player of the month for Liga. And I don't know if I'm going to do the Bundesliga one, because Enquiries from the Bundesliga looks the exact same, pretty much, as the passing variants from the rule break as if you did do that card. And I just think if you've got that card, it's pretty pointless getting the player of the month. But, Enquiries anyways. But if you don't, then it's pretty much worth getting the Enquiries player of the month. So Paqueta today, which we are focusing on Liga, not the Bundesliga, comes in with high work rates. Fantastic, that's decent. He's always on the move. You'll love to see that. 4-star skills, but a 3-star weak foot. So again, you look at that 3-star weak foot and you see what he's going to be doing. He's going to be kind of putting onto his left foot nearly every single time, because 3-star weak foots, they're not always great, but they're not always too bad inside the area. It's just certain angles within the box, and especially outside the area, it's just a no-go. And he is a lefty as well, so if you want to use him in a certain position or anything like that, I'd probably use him on the right side, but obviously you play him Cam, and you probably get the best out of this card. Now, you see by his stats, I use the Hunter Chem style in him because he's going to get chances, you know what I'm saying? I could use an engine, but his dribbling stats look good as it was. And the passing is brilliant. Just wait till you see him in game as well. So I wanted Hunter on him, try and boost the pace. Acceleration, by the way, I know it goes up to 10 to 87. It's still not that great in game. So if you're expecting an explosive attacking midfielder, you're probably not going to get that from Paqueta. He's more of this kind of technical player, with the ball control being the key to his gameplay. The ball control, the technical side to him. It's not always skills, this, that, the other. It's the ball control and deceiving the opponents to try and get it back on the stronger foot, which is his left. Shooting-wise, not too bad, but I did want to increase it. Finishing 80, I mean, it's not brilliant, but it is usable. And shot power 83, that goes up to 90 and 88. Quick maths in terms of shot power. 80 long shots, volleys are okay as well. Passing, this is where he comes into his own, passing and dribbling. 87 vision, 87 short pass, long pass decent at 84, and curve of 85. The dribbling is sensational in certain areas of parts. I would say the agility, it's only 81. It's not crazy in game, he's not crazy quick with his movements, but that is decent. Defensive, kind of ignore that for now. He's got interceptions though. Strength 79, good aggression at 83, and importantly, stamina 89. In terms of traits, he's got the flight outside of foot shots, which are decent traits. He's got dives into tackle CPU AI one as well, which I don't really know what that does, and technical dribbler as well. But that's what we're going to do now, is jump into gameplay with Lucas Paqueta. Let's see if he's usable, man. So here we go into the gameplay. Now, I did end that little, like, segment right there with, is he usable? Let's see if he's usable. And then I added man after it. I don't know why I added man. But I can answer that straight away. Yes, of course he's usable. Anyone's usable on this game if you use them to their strengths. Even bronze players. Harry Hesketh will tell you that. Straight away, I noticed Lucas Paqueta will be very effective on the game. He's just one of those players where dribbling takes control, literal control, because every single time the ball's at his feet, he's like a master. He's a master of his craft. His dribbling is nuts at times. Of course, it's not going to be too quick. His acceleration isn't great. His agility is 81. You can boost that with an engine, both them, if you want to get them done. But he wasn't going to be the most agile in the world. He wasn't going to be the most silky in the world. Comes close with a header right there as well. What he was going to do was control the game with the ball at his feet. And that's what I wanted him to do as well. Every now and then, people look at, well, I say every now and then, all the time, people look at pace and think, you know what, I need this. I think Benzema in this game goes to show that you don't need this. Benzema as an attacker, striker, even deep lying kind of striker, he goes to show that you don't always need pace because he's in the right position to do the business at striker. And I think the same can be said about Lucas Paqueta in this game. His movement is nuts. He's got high work rates, which mean every attack, he's on the go. He's putting his all into adding to your counter-attack. And every single... By the way, this is a great save by the keeper. That's on his weak foot as well. Every single kind of turnover possession where your opponent gets it and they counter-attack you, he's putting his all in to getting back in position and closing down the opposition, which is fantastic because what that means is if you're basically in possession, he's moving. If you're out of possession, he's moving. What does that make? It makes a defender unable to mark him. If you have a free player in this game, you know how beneficial that is into passing him the ball, creating chances. And Lucas Paqueta, playing that false 9 as a striker in a 4-4-2, was literal perfection at times. I loved what he did offer the team. He offered a lot. He gets in the right positions. He's got a cracking strike on him. He's got a good passing. And by the way, look at this dribble, by the way, boys. Again, it's not quick. It's not like dynamic, but it's useful and it's effective. And that is what he's good at. So in terms of pros, we've got the ball control there. I think you've seen it literally in that clip, but all throughout the review as well. His ball control is nuts. Well, nuts balls. I didn't mean to say that, but it is crazy how good he is with his ball control. Very unlucky there. I think the keeper and the defender got a touch. I kind of took the power out of that strike. 4-star skills. Very useful for anyone in this game. And again, Benzema's another example of that. But even with Paqueta, the 4-star skills can throw a lot of people off from time to time. The shot power's there. You've seen the shot power in numerous strikes. The accuracy isn't always there. And I think you've just seen that with a few efforts. The one where he had... I think I did a step over, got a chance, clear on the keeper. The accuracy wasn't there with the finish, but the power is definitely there to make the keeper kind of, I don't know, do something each time. He puts the keeper to work, and this is the final clip you will see of Paqueta, and I believe it's a finish at an important stage of a game as well. The power beats the keeper there. Obviously, the accuracy wasn't great. It actually went pretty damn close to the keeper, but because of the power, it actually beat the keeper. I thought the keeper would have saved this. He probably should have saved it, to be honest. The only downsides to this card I do see is the 3-star weak foot. I didn't really enjoy that because it makes you readable. So he's limited in what you can kind of do. 3-star weak foot, of course, you can score. I've showcased that in the past. It's just, it restricts you in certain areas of the box to get the right shots. It restricts you outside the area to take a shot on a different foot. So again, you need to take that in consideration when looking at a Lucas Paqueta for your team. What else? What else? The acceleration. I didn't really rate that with this card. I don't think he was as fluid in his dribble as like a Neymar, but you're not going to get that. You're simply not going to get that. But he's not as fluid as his dribble as you can probably compare to different cams in this game. But wow, he does bring a lot to your team. I think the similar players. Most similar is Bernardo Silva, by the way. Bernardo Silva, 3-star weak foot, 4-star skills, offers you quite similar things to a Lucas Paqueta. Not the blistering pace, but he offers you like technical brilliance. And I think that is what Paqueta offers you if you're looking for a player of that ilk. A lot of people don't in this game. A lot of people look for pace, and nothing but pace. But if you're looking for something else, maybe you're a bit slow in possession, this guy could be perfect for you because, especially if you use R1 dribble, you build it up around the box, you play intricate passes, you do intricate dribbles, this guy is your man. And I'm not even saying that lightly, he's very good. The other similar players, especially French within that league, or in Ligue 1 anyways, Ripart is quite similar, but not too similar. And in different leagues, probably in Nkunku as well, which I did say, if you missed that, Player of the Month, I will not be reviewing Nkunku because I've already got that variant that you do see on screen. And I don't see much difference if you have that to get the new one. If you don't have that, probably do get the new one. But for me personally, it's just not worth it right now. As for the overall rating with Lucas Paqueta, I was actually impressed, really impressed by this card, especially in what he did bring to the team. He brought brilliant passing, brilliant control, and he playmakes from the front. Normally you get deep lying playmakers, right? You look at your Tonali, stuff like that, that build it out from the back and contribute to your team from a defensive position. Whereas Paqueta, He can play making the attack, create chances, and finish chances for himself. So 8.3 overall rating is what he will get. I think the value for coins, you're looking at 120 on the PlayStation, 125 on the Xbox right now. I think that's not too bad for this card, but it's a little bit steep. And basically, you look at this card stats, you can increase what you want to increase with this card, right? You look at, if you want to use him as an attacker, Hunter, brilliant. If you want to use him a little bit deeper in the field to kind of play make from deep, maybe be more agile in the dribble, Engine. That is fantastic. If you're happy with his pace the way it is, Maestro, there's plenty of things you can do with this card. You can even slap a shadow on him and use him as a box-to-box. I think this card is brilliant for what he does offer in terms of versatility, and I think you could play him anywhere from striker down to the secondary CDM. That is how brilliant this card can actually be utilized in different positions, so I definitely see the value in that. 7.8 of value for coins. And as for the enjoyments, I really liked what he did have to offer, so I've got to give him an 8.6 in that category. So in terms of the overall, the value for coins and the enjoyment for the stars, he gets an 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10, and a 9 out of 10 for the stars. And that's where I'm going to leave you for the second review of the day. We're smashing them out today, lads. Hope you're having a great day so far. If you've enjoyed this review, leave a like once more. I did drop a review earlier on. It was... Dude, Halfa, he's on my screen, Who is it? Draxler, Moments Draxler, fantastic player as well. If you have missed that, go back, check it out. And, yeah, if you want to review anyone else, or me to review anyone else, leave it in the comments and let me know what you think of Lucas Paqueta. But that's going to be it for this review. Thank you very much for hopefully enjoying the video. Leave a like, drop a comment, and we'll catch you in the next one.